welcome to episode 6 of Going Asynchronous with Education 405. This is our last segment for this vlog series for Education 405 in Block 3-4 for 2023. Today is Wednesday, July 19th, and I am the host of this vlog series, and my name is Dr. Christine Ho Younghusband, and I am humbled and grateful to be a settler and guest on the unceded ancestral lands of the Lheidli T'enneh. And I'm really excited to be here doing this screen recording. It's taken me a few tries, and it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm super excited to be doing it right now. And yes, I have sound. So I think the last few takes there was no sound, and now I have sound. So it's fun to fiddle around with these things, and I will say it was easier than I thought it would be. So if you choose to do something like this, maybe in a future class or with your classes or an assignment or just for your portfolio, I'll leave that to you, and I think it's something fun to try if you wish to include this to your portfolio or any future work in education. Anyway, I am here to talk to you about 3 items about portfolio, and the first one is, if you notice, I'm just going to use my portfolio at this time, but you're going to have some headers, and so you can see some of this has been personalized to me, but underneath each header, for example, like BC Teacher Standards, if you click on yours, most of us will have blank underneath the title. And so what I would encourage you is to either add a photo, in this case I added a photo myself, and then just a brief blurb introducing what the tabs are coming up underneath that tab. Same thing for teaching experience. So in this case I have a few things underneath it, but again, just a few images and some text introducing what might be in the pages underneath it, and then continues on with portfolio components. And so this is more like your personal pages, and then you might want to highlight some aspects of your practice from practicum or your coursework. So that's the first thing I would like to highlight, is just make sure you have something written versus blank, just introducing some of the work that's ahead underneath that tab. The second thing I want to introduce is the sidebar. So some of us were using Twitter and showing their feed through the sidebar. I was doing that as well. And as I mentioned in, I think, a couple vlog episodes before, I mentioned that they've changed it, and so I had to change how my sidebar looked. So I do have a link to my Twitter, but changed the format, added an image headshot of myself, and then a few quotes that reflect my thoughts about portfolio. Some of us already have this already, is like recent blog posts, and then I have some images from some of our work from blocks 1 and 2. And so how to do that is that you go into your dashboard, and there's different ways to get to your dashboard. Go to Appearance, and then I go under Customize. I'm sure there's different ways to get there, but this is how I got there. And under Customize, go to Widgets, and then Sidebar, and then you can see all the contents of my sidebar here. And then if you want to add something new or add something different, you just go add a block, and you can browse all, and you can add things like an image or text, a quote, a list, a file, video. That's up to you. So that's something for you to consider if you wish to have something on your sidebar, but I would encourage those who have Twitter or had their Twitter feed there is to maybe update your sidebar. The third thing I would like to talk about is your landing page. So this is when you click on your name and you land on your landing page. Mine lands on a web page versus my blog posts, and some of us have it on blog posts. So if you wish to change it to a static page, or vice versa, have it to your blog posts, you'll go again into the dashboard, Appearance, back to Customize, and then again go to Homepage Settings. And then in the homepage right now, I have it on this static web page called Welcome to My ePortfolio, but you can also change it back to your blog post. So I think that's up to you, and then hopefully when you're posting, it's going to your blog. That is it for today for episode 6. I will continue to be in contact with you asynchronously through Moodle announcement, and so just be aware that I will still continue to send weekly emails just to check in, and certainly you're welcome to contact me directly by email at christine.hoyounghusband@unbc.com or .ca, and so I'm happy to help. If you need any assistance or would like some feedback, it could be through email or through a Zoom conference as office hours. It's been really fun. I've learned lots from this experience, and thank you for all those who continue to watch these videos, and I hope you're learning a ton in Block 4. So Again, our final due date for Block 3 for content is August 18th, and then I will see you in Block 5 in September. Talk soon.